Guys, it's finally time. That looks amazing. There's Marin. She's finding Link on the beach. Anyways. Hello, fellow Hyrulians. I am your guide, the Hyrule Historian, and welcome to the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Switch, where this just looks amazing. I mean, I've seen trailers to it, and it's still just wow. It's one of those things you have to be holding yourself, like to actually be watching. And on top of that, yes, welcome to a new series. And for this new occasion as well, I have my very own Legend of Zelda controller, where I'm no longer using the Joy-Cons. So this is also going to be a new experience for me, and hopefully for all of you. And on top of this, Link's Awakening was like one of my first games. I know it was my first game for the Game Boy, and then later I got it for the Game Boy Color, which was the DX version. But yes, so we have normal mode and hero mode. I guess hero mode's for us who has played the game before. However, I'm going to stick with normal mode for now. On top of this, okay, so it already has Link as our names, but we can change it, I guess. But I'm going to leave it as Link. But as I was saying is, I was going to bring Link's Awakening to the channel a lot sooner for the original version. But once I heard the Switch version was coming out, I knew I had to wait. And I'm glad I did. So let's just go ahead and get started, because I bet there's going to be a lot of changes. What a relief! I thought you'd never wake up. You was tossing and turning. What? Zelda? No. My name's Marin. You must be still feeling a little woozy. You own Koholin Island. She just looks so cute. And look at Link. Follow the lane south to the beach, where I found you. Since you washed ashore, lots of nasty monsters have been in that area. So be careful, okay? Thank you, Marin. Can I call you Malin instead? Is that a giant compass? That looks like a giant compass up there. I don't think it is, but... Darren! Well, Link, you finally snapped out of it. Name's Talon. Hope you're feeling better. What? How did I know your name? You think it's weird, eh? Well, I saw it on the back of this shield. Yay! We have the shield! Looks quite familiar, though. On a side note, we are actually supposed to be taking place after Link to the Past. And our one fear, we cannot break clay pots. Oh, this looks heavier than heavy. Your current strength won't cut it. Thank you, random voice in my head. I will now leave and go to the beach. I'm just still, I don't know. I'm lost for words. But look at our shield. So nice and shiny. Go! I will call you Chuck, and you will be my friend. Ooh. I will call you Kevin. Chuck, you're coming with me. Oh no. Hi, Bow Wow. How are you? Yes, they are called Bow Wows within Link's Awakening. Also, no screen transitioning. You normally would have 2 screens here on the original. I feel like, you know what? I'm just having too much fun. I wonder how far the Cuckoo would let us take him before we just get... we can't fly, can we? This just looks amazing, though. Down to the beach shore with our pet chicken. Leave me alone, Octorox. I didn't do anything to you. Oh, those are levers, aren't they? Round and around we go. There you go, chicken. You know what? Hold on. Chicken, I can help you. I forget what these spiky guys are called, but they're from Kirby. Take your role. Become the champion that we all know you would be. I think he looks confused. Take the sword. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm gonna call you Kevin because you look more like him. You have eyes, you're pokey, but fine. I hear something. So it's you. Oh-ho! So you are the lad who owns this sword. Now I understand why the monsters are starting to act so violently. A courageous lad has come to wake the windfish. The windfish? Never heard of him. I've heard of Jabu Jabu and Jaboon, but never the windfish. It is said that you cannot leave the island unless you wake the windfish. You should now go north to the mysterious forest. I will wait for you there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Bye, Kapora. So shiny. Kevin, take it. Chuck. Chuck? Take the rightful sword. You are the courageous one. I just wanted a peaceful life. But no, they said I had to. This is a sight. Link, the courageous one. Kevin, the spiky one. And Chuck, the threat of every Hyrulian, and the threat to all heroes. You found your sword. It must be yours because it has your name engraved on it. Well, if I'm not mistaken, that looks like the Kokiri sword, and that means it belongs to the hero of time, not the hero of legends, which we are, but yes. Kevin, no! Chuck, I'm sorry. Don't call your friends. Come on, Chuck. We must go on our adventure. Look, Mr. Krabs. Look, larvers. Look, a chest. Sorry, Chuck. So amazing. Now this is something that you wouldn't be able to see in the original game. Because where the wall is, that's all you would see in this part. The hillside above us, nope, you would not be able to see that. Come on, Chuck. You know what, Chuck? I think it's time for a nice relaxing. Chuck? Please let me get to you. The courageous one must always have a sidekick. And I reject the owl. It's the monkey. The monkey's throwing coconuts at us. Can I have the monkey as a partner? Come on, Chuck. I'll get you somewhere safer. Now here's something for you guys. This is something that I was so freaked out by when I was younger. We have an alligator. One of the strangest things for us to find in a Zelda game. Not that it's an alligator, but you have animal characters that are not just enemies, but animal characters that you can actually talk to and befriend. Hello, Cell. Welcome to Cell's house. No. Welcome to Cell's house of bananas. I'm Cell, and this is my house. Actually, my hobby is collecting rare and unusual canned food. My brother is an artist. I guess strange hobbies run in the family. Isn't that a load of crock? Oh, it is a banana! Banana! Bananas! You know what? Your house looks much nicer. I don't think he had this over here in the original, or the X. Also, he's a croc. He likes bananas. Now, on the other hand, he is blue. Now, the reason I bring that up is it reminds me of one of the minions of King K. Rool and how much they want the bananas. Chuck? Chuck? Ah. Hello, friend. Our first encounter with Octoroks. Ooh, a heart. But yes, I feel like there's just so much to explore here. So I apologize for kind of going slow. It's just, since this is a whole new experience, I want to actually explore all of it just to see what we can actually do and actually see what is new around here. Beware of these urchins. Don't touch them with your bare hands. If anything, I feel like Cell would have wrote that. Kevin, are you really an urchin? You know what? It must have taken you a while to get around, so I'll help. Wow. Just wait till they see what I brought back. This is going to be a really interesting thing, because normally you would not be able to do this. I don't even think that you should be able to do this, but here we are doing it. Such an amazing turn of events. Get out of my way. I'm helping Kevin on his adventure. Actually, I said Kevin. This may be Kurt. No! Kurt! I didn't mean to! Kurt! What have I done? I feel bad now. Hello, kids. Are you having fun? I always felt like these were the jugglers in Ocarina of Time that you see in Market and later in Kakariko. I feel like what those guys were based on was these boys, because one wears red, one wears blue, and they like juggling. I heard you can press minus to look at the island's map. Not only that, you can stick pins in it with A and remember stuff with X. That will be really helpful for the future, because that is something that is new to the game, because you couldn't normally do that. And if I'm not mistaken, actually yes, there was 2 minus buttons for the Game Boy. I was about to say, and there was no minus buttons, but, you know, the select and pause button was minuses for the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color, if you think about it. I don't understand what they mean by that. What do you have to say? I hear when you're running out of hearts, you'd better go find a big fairy. Why? I have no idea. I'm just a kid. So, okay, well, that's the pause menu. Here we go. So, here's where we started. And this is where we found the sword at. This is Cell's house. There's Dungeon 1, for some of you that don't know. But... okay, so I feel like at this moment we're just going to explore a little bit of the town before heading off. And... yeah, welcome to the library. In the original game, this is where you would end up learning how to play the game if you wasn't someone who read the manual. You know, the little paper books that would have came with the game. Secret of the Whirling Blade. Read this book. The Whirling Blade technique has been handed down from generation to generations by the family of the hero. To use it, hold down the B and da-da-da-da-da. Ta-da! The Whirling Blade. What our uncle has taught us within Link to the Past. And apparently what we already knew within Ocarina of Time. Now the most secretest book that you can't reach. But we don't have time to read all these books, so we are going to continue to a secret. Because once you have the hero's sword, you can jump down this well. And our first heart piece. Now, honestly, it would take you a while just to figure out what to do to get there, because when you first start, you don't have the sword, and if you don't know where the sword is, really, because there was a slightly more of an obstacle to get to the sword to begin with in the original, but yeah. But by now, I don't think I have to explain what heart pieces and heart containers do, and I'm glad that they left a stairway to get back to the surface. But yeah. That's also actually pretty neat, because I didn't mean to go back to the map, But if you look at the map for the places that you have not explored, there's where the big egg is for Tall Mountain, or Telltale Mountain. But just so many different things. I'm already excited to go here. But, Granny! Sorry, Granny. I need to put the sword away somehow. Yoo-hoo! I'm fine. And you? Granny, how's Grandpa? Last time I checked, he was waiting for that strange phone call. Grandpa! Wrong button! Huh? How to say? Please call outside. It seems like that old man, you're such a shy guy in person. In other words, he won't talk unless you call him. So if I'm not mistaken, Grandpa there is the guy that will give you hints throughout the game. And honestly, this is the one and only game that I know of that has telephones. Can you hear it? This type of music just kind of has that little bit of nostalgia. But there's one thing I'm going to do before we end this episode, and that is the minigame. Hopefully we have enough rupees. But yes, we can win a Yoshi doll, a piece of heart, rupees, another shield, and I think that's a red rupee. Hey, you actually got yourself a desk. So you upgraded your store too. Trending game. 1 play, 10 rupees. How many rupees do I have? Sorry, kid, you don't have the rupees. Come back when you have the cash. Also, I realized where it showed the rupees at the last second, but... So yes, this is where we would end up finding the rupees, and one of the more iconic areas. Oh, a secret shell. You found the secret shell, but what do you do with it? That is a good question. I mean, I know what to do with them, but do you? And welcome to Link's Lawn Care Service, where we get paid as we cut the grass. Hello, friend! Ow. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Yep. Can I pick you up? Look at it, guys. It's a little Eevee. Eevee has made it into a Zelda game. Honestly, I think they're just Chihuahuas, but still, they look very similar to Eevee from Pokemon. And yes, I know that's kind of sad, comparing Eevee to a Chihuahua. Chuck, I'm sorry, but the video's about to end. And, man, that's grown back really fast. But Chuck, we must say goodbye to everyone. How does that feel? But, yeah, I'm going to be collecting rupees between episodes, guys, so this has been the Hyrule Historian. Please let me know what you think of this down below. I am planning on making a full series of this. I have been waiting for this game for quite a while, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So please do not forget to leave a like or a comment below. And yeah, this has been the Hyrule Historian here with our friend Chuck, and I will see you all in the next episode. Later, guys.